Today is the update with the brand new owl entity. Now I haven't seen it yet, so let's go into a game, but first, almost forgot, we gotta see these two new classes, one of which might be my absolute favorite. Okay, maybe not. He is called the base defender, and I do build a lot of bases where he gives you a defense blueprint. Defenses can be upgraded. I actually have no idea what in the world that can do. And then defenses you place deal higher damage. The second level I'm actually interested about, but then we have the berserker, where he revives himself after his first death, starts with a med kit. When he's revived, he gets a strength boost and he deals higher damage the lower his HP gets, and he has a sword going through the top of his head. Not the greatest classes, but you know what? I am interested to try out the base defender, so we're gonna use him. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Nothing new so far, it seems. I did hear though that there is a new mammoth helmet, which is probably at the warm clothing store. Now for our defense blueprint, we got the spikes or stakes, I believe they're called. We'll wait to place those for now. They will be really useful for raids though. Alright, we got the level 3 fire, which means we actually can go check out the warm clothing store. And I'm wondering if the mammoth helmet's only going to be in there, because at that point, what in the world is the polar bear helmet going to be worth? I think the mammoths, they're not super easy. Okay, never mind. The mammoth helmet might actually be something you craft in the regular crafting bench, or maybe it's something you craft at the end. That would be interesting. I have no idea what it does, because I'm thinking if it's the helmet, all it should do is give you more temperature resistance, since if you don't have another helmet on, you're gonna just die out in the cold. So the mammoth helmet, I'm thinking it has to do temperature resistance, but because I do want to figure out what in the world this new owl entity is, we're gonna have to get our fire to at least level 5, I think, because I'm pretty sure that's when the ice temple shows up. We're close to getting level 4, but now I want to get a bunny foot because I do not have a good axe. And also that will help us in the beginning to get to the ice biome. So we want to get 3 bunny feet. Alright, I got 1 bunny foot so far. So let's get the good axe. And then because I have the wolf pelt as well, that'll give me the spear. And the spear is going to be very helpful for getting more bunny feet and also getting the kids. But I'm not thinking that we're going to need to get the kids to find the owl. So we might just skip out on them. Got our second bunny foot though. Just need 1 more. Wait, what is this? Research. Feathers to fuel. What in the bird watcher? You are not a bird watcher. That thing is a literal entity being studied by cultists who will kill you at the first sight of anything. Miss, you are not a bird watcher. I can promise you that. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. But it is interesting. Feathers for fuel will be pretty nice. I'm wondering what that research bar does though. Alright, we got our 2 buddy feet. Actually, I do want to get a map first. We haven't gotten that yet. Alright, we got the map. Now I do want to figure out what can we explore so far. I might just go over there for a little bit to get some scrap, but if we can get some feathers too, that'll help for fuel. I'm wondering what the return on the feathers for fuel is. It's probably decent, I'm assuming. Now right now I can't explore too much of the winter biome yet. I'm actually not even sure if I got the level 4 fire yet. That's what I need to do. Don't see any feathers out here though. I think you mainly find them around the temple, so we're gonna have to get fuel in another way for now. But while we're out here, see if we can get some fox pelt. Got 1 already, got 2. About to run out of sprints, but maybe we can get 3. Okay, not 3. Let's see if I can get the fox pelt very soon. That'll be very useful, but I don't think there are any foxes left, so we're just gonna keep those 2 pelts in its crafting area, and then we'll go craft it when we can get some more. But for now I do need to fuel up the fire. Yeah, we're still on level 3. Need to focus. I'm also curious, maybe the mammoth helmet, what it does is it gives you both temperature and an armor increase. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we got level 4 fire. We can also upgrade our crafting bench. Not seeing the mammoth helmet just yet, so it's probably not in crafting bench 4, so it's probably not in crafting bench 5 either. That would be a little crazy, but let me get 5 more wood just to make sure. And now that I look at where the bird watcher is, she has a blue oil barrel. Oh, and I'm also starving to death. That's nice. Let me just quickly take some food for my buffet right here. All right, we're good. I'm wondering why in the world it's blue. Frozen fuel does not work, so I'm hoping it's not that. All right, let's get crafting bench 3. Do not see the mammoth helmet, so probably not in here. It's either with the bird watcher, but the wording of the update makes me think it's where the anvil is. So maybe I should save up for that. 10 scrap, 15 wood. I'm about to have these trees grow eventually, so maybe we'll just wait on these trees. And for right now, I'm gonna go get more fox pelt. There we go. Got 2 of them right here. 4 of them right here. There we go. Okay, the temple's right here. I'm wondering though, there might be some feathers out on the outskirts. Oh, that's cool. We also got aliens today. All right, I'm not seeing any feathers outside. I'm pretty sure I remember feathers being outside in another run though. Doesn't seem they updated this poster either. There we go. Okay, we got our 3rd and also 4th Arctic fox pelt, and with that we can go make the better helmet. And I think I'd I'd rather go focus on the fire now. But when we have that fire level 5, we'll be good to go get the feathers and also see if we can spawn this owl in the game, because I'm not sure how you spawn him. All right, so for fuel, we're gonna go to the very far outskirts. We're gonna look for fuel canisters. All right, here we go. We found where the anvil is. We don't have to get the radar, so we can figure out if the mammoth helmet's crafted in there. We also got a decent amount of fuel, so not only will we reveal the temple, but also the full building of the anvil, and we'll see what we can do with that. But what's interesting is that we're getting raided today, and because we're the base defender, I didn't level myself up. Okay, so I think all we start out with is a defense blueprint. Because I'm not level 2 or level 3, I don't get any of the crazy perks just yet. But hey, that was a pretty useful raid. That took me maybe 15 seconds. Pretty close to getting the level 5 fire. Pretty close also to starving to death. Probably should look out for that. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna build a biofuel processor, put the rest of these logs in, and we should be good to get the fire level 5. Now, actually, I'm just gonna put as many as I need. The rest of the logs will probably save. Gonna get a lightning rod as well. All right, good enough. Fire level 5. We can go see what's at the ice temple. Now, if I want to get the max level fire, I'm gonna try doing it by talking to the bird watcher or the monster investigator. Probably a better job title for her. We also do have the Arctic fox hat, so we should be good. I'm wondering though, do I have to defeat the ice temple and break everything out of the center before spawning the ice owl? Not sure, but there it is. There is that logo up there that I don't know if you could see it too well, but it does look like the owl. All right, what we got? Got some fuel, bandage, not seeing any feathers just yet. Wait, this is weird. I'm not seeing any feathers. Yeah, I don't see even one feather. Is this supposed to be this way? Usually it shows some feathers, or maybe I do have to start the raid, or not the raid, but their defense of the temple, which it might be wise for me to take them out one by one because I do have the ice axe. It wouldn't take too long. What in the world is this? This is new. Okay, so it can fly apparently. Don't tell me I have to fight 2 people now, not the deer and the owl. We got the deer coming in as ground support and the owl as a literal military helicopter about to murder me. No, I do have the ice sword, so I think I'm gonna use this. I don't have the spear anymore, so I think this upgrades the spear, but I'm just gonna take out everybody one by one. That way we can take out the center of the temple. Now the owl has woken up, so I have no idea what to do. Maybe the owl attacking me will get me some feathers, not sure, but I don't think I want to try it out unless I absolutely have to. Why is there, dude, is the owl here? Oh dude, he might have been above me. Okay, he ate sudden movement, so I think that meter was the sudden movement thing. But we're almost done with this temple, which I don't think we need now that I'm doing it. I'm wondering if he left any feathers though. Maybe they're around the map now. All right, we just took out I think everybody in the temple, so now we can get all the stuff in the center. Very glad that I have the ice axe for this. Oh wait, hold up, you could push these things a little bit, or you could at least push the coldest gems, but I can hit all 3 now. That's actually pretty useful. But with that, we have looted the ice temple, and now we just gotta figure out where to find these feathers, because he did land on top of the building. I'm pretty sure I did hear him flapping his wings away. Not seeing any feathers. It is hungry. It did eat that wolf, but it's probably also gonna eat me. Now what's interesting is that wolf wasn't moving in the cutscene, so not sure how it got attacked. Maybe it was moving before then though. All right, so the owl has awoken. It is nighttime. I'm assuming he can go all over the map, so now that I'm running out in the open, there is he. Okay, I have to move. I have to move. I have a polar bear and 3,000 wolves okay, not really, but that's the owl's hungry though. I have no idea what he's gonna do. If he just picks me up and I lose, that would suck, but I'm about to be at my base and we're safe. Okay, I'm also starving to death, so I'm not safe. Now I'm safe. What in the world? Oh, this is a scam. Oh, this is an absolute scam. This is like a coupon you can only redeem for 3 hours. I can't even put my forest gem fragments together. That sucks. That is not okay. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna use those, but I do want to get our fire up to level 6. Now the owl, I did see it. It isn't as crazy as the deer, or at least I didn't see its face, so I don't know for sure, but it didn't look that crazy. So it seems to be that you're actually gonna have to deal with 2 entities now, the deer and the owl, or maybe they alternate. Still need those feathers though. I have no idea how to get them. Maybe tonight I should let the owl try to kill me, and because of that, maybe it'll drop some feathers, or maybe I have an opportunity to attack it. Okay, there's a feather right here. I'm pretty sure that's where it spawned too. So maybe you do have to pick them up like that, where if it spawns, you get the feathers where it spawns. Don't move when it lands. Okay, he still does look really creepy. So let's see. Okay, free fuel canister for 1 feather. That's pretty good. Although I do think I can only get 1 feather per night. Maybe 2 though. Maybe it's random. Still do want to figure out that mammoth helmet, but for now I want to get the max level fire. All right, we got 3 oil barrels now. We're good to go back to the base, and we should have the max level fire. Then let's figure out what does this mammoth helmet do, and what does it take to craft. Definitely gonna take mammoth tusks. I'm assuming that. All right, max level fire. Still don't have a food source, so I should get that. Gonna start with some farm plots. Just one though. Now let me get some wood. Now I'm pretty curious. She does give you 1 fuel canister per feather, but what does she give you when the research meter is at full? That we might have to figure out. But for tonight, let's head over to where the anvil is, and let's see what this mammoth helmet takes to craft. Maybe the research meter is when you unlock the blue oil barrels. All right, got a mythic chest up here. Hoping for thorn armor. Chainsaw's not bad, but now we have the anvil in place. So what can we make? Mammoth helmet. There it is. Okay, that's pretty cheap. That is really cheap. 2 wolf pelts, 2 mammoth tusks. We can get that pretty easy. For the wolf pelts, I know how we can do that. For the mammoth tusks, I know we can do that. We already have 1 wolf pelt right here too. So now let's head over to the winter biome. We'll get our mammoth tusks. I do have a decent amount of rifle ammo, and we also have the ray gun. Don't know how hard these are to get though. The helmet does look pretty cool though, so I think it's worth it. Probably gives us more armor, or at least that's what I'm thinking. There's our first mammoth. Now these guys, I'm pretty sure they walk at you for a little bit and then they just start sprinting at you. So always keep that in mind. They're not faster than you, but they are pretty fast. All right, we got our first one. No tusks yet though. Got our second one and also no tusks. So this might be harder than I thought. We're also getting low on rifle ammo. There he is. Okay, I'm not being attacked by anything. I'm just gonna try to creep up to him without alarming him. Okay, I saw barely the side of his face. That was a little creepy. There he is again. Try to sprint around him. I'm also getting attacked by things. I'm super low. Are you inside the building? He's inside of the building. I have no idea how that works. Didn't drop a feather though. He is landing every 5 seconds. He clearly sees me if he's landing here all the time, and he does not look... He has arms. He literally has arms. That is cursed. This is not okay. Gotta make sure I don't aggravate him because I'm not trying to die. They did a very good job of making him creepy, but he's not dropping any more feathers. But what's also interesting is that the deer didn't spawn, so maybe that's on purpose. But we can go get ourselves some more research. We're about a quarter of the way there. All right, what I want to get now is a craft image 4 and then the ammo crate. So we just need 10 more wood, and with that we can get more ammo to kill more mammoths and hopefully get the tusk. Don't know how hard it is to get. It might be like trying to get a polar bear pelt. It's just that the mammoths are a lot harder to kill. All right, we got the ammo crate, got 56 rifle bullets. Because we're going out at night, I'm also hoping that we'll get the owl to spawn on us. No idea what he does when he attacks yet though. Probably gonna save that for the very end of this run. Oh, there he is. See if I can get right next to him. There we go. So weird. Really, really weird. Very good job on making him creepy. Dropped me a feather too. He landed again. He lands quite often. Maybe when you're farther out he lands every 5 seconds or something, or maybe even instantly. Got another feather. Think he leaves a maximum of 2 feathers, because last time we got 2 feathers and this third time he didn't drop 1. Maybe the 4th time he will. Nope. Interesting. So it does seem to be a maximum of 2, but now we got 2 more woolly mammoths, so let's see if we can get those tusks. He also doesn't notice me, so that's good. Okay, there we go. Now he notices me. There we go. We got 1 tusk. Now we just need 1 more. I am just about to run out of sprint. This is not good. This, and there's a polar bear. I'm dead. Oh, dude, I'm dead. I have to try some kind of trick here. Gotta take my med. Okay, well, definitely revive myself though. That might be a pretty cool trick though. If you can get up on the edge of the spikes that come out of the ice temple, that might work. All right, we got our stuff, but now I can just come up here and we should be good to just snipe down from above. There we go. We also did get our second tusk. I'm gonna try to grab that without being mauled to death. Kind of a hard to... Okay, well, not trying that again. Just need to get to a good vantage point to snipe this bear and then I'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. You've got to be kidding me, man. I cannot go 1 run without dying 17 times, man. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I walked a little too much. Where is he at? Is he gonna pick me up? Wait, what? Does he not do anything? Hold up. Attack me. What? Wait, does he not work right now? He's not even scary at that point. Well, that is a little interesting. But now that we have our 2 tusks, I just need 1 more wolf pelt and we can make this helmet. So let's give our feathers to the bird watcher. We're more than halfway done with our research now. All right, we got our second wolf pelt. Anvil is right there. So now let's craft this. All right, few anvil hits always makes cool things. Everybody knows that. And there's our helmet. So these tusks got way smaller, but hey, it does look decently cool. So I'm wondering what it does. It did replace my Arctic fox hat. I'm wondering if I get better armor from this. Don't know if there's a way to tell. Don't think I'll be able to tell. Or maybe if I go out into the cold, I won't get cold anymore, because that'd be pretty cool. All right, so let's go out to get some feathers. But we're also gonna try out this helmet. Okay, the deer spawned on me, so does that mean that the owl can't spawn on me anymore? The owl isn't landing. Okay, the mammoth helmet is doing quite a lot for my cold meter, but it isn't 100% insulated. plated. Still pretty nice though. Not sure if it's worth all the hassle to get it though. We do have 2 more feathers though. Really interested to see what the research brings us. Maybe you'll start getting oil barrels from her, but then again, the oil drill is pretty cheap for what it gives you, and you won't really need to get any more fuel after that when you have it. All right, I think 2 or 3 more feathers and we should be good. All right, we got the owl to land again. Just gonna get the feathers for now, and then I'm gonna see, will he actually kill you? Because so far he hasn't done anything to me, and I think I've aggroed him maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's great. You know what? You usually don't do anything anyway. Okay, nah, that's not fair. That spawning in my camp, let's see, will this be enough for our research? It is. Wait, that's it? I only get a gem of the forest fragment and some cool dance moves. Man, that's it? That's it? You have a whole blue oil barrel that I have no idea where you got that from, and that's it. All right, man, I see how it is. I see how it is. We are never doing business again. Maybe if I need fuel, which is probably every run. Can't even get a full gem though, because they will. Oh, great. Now I have 2 halves that can't combine. That's amazing. All right, the last thing now I want to do is I want to have the owl kill me. I have to go out by death by owl, and I also have to place my snowman and my icy throne. I'm wondering if you could place them together. So the icy throne would go here, and the snowman, he can't sit on it, but kind of looks nice like this. All right, we got the owl right here. We have a full minute for him to kill me. Oh, there we go. Now he's trying to kill me. Okay, he chases at you just like the deer. He's not incredibly fast, but I think he is faster than me already, and he hits you just like the deer would. The thing is, he doesn't use his arms. He uses his foot, it seems like, or maybe both of his feet. He also makes some pretty creepy noises, but this should be the last one. There we go. We have died by the owl. But that is it from me. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button and click on this video right here.